Good morning. This is Donna Wells here in Washington, D.C. I'm actually in Georgetown. It's Wednesday, January 27th, 2020. That is the Embassy of Serbia. It's at 2233 Wisconsin Avenue Northwest, Suite 410. I think maybe where that light on is right there is the Embassy of Serbia. I assume it's on the 4th floor. But yeah, this is definitely the building. This morning I already had a bagel at Einstein Bagel Brothers. Why am I here? There's a new ambassador from Serbia. His name is Marko Djuric. He's an attorney. He went to University of Belgrade School of Law. There are a couple of issues. Conceptually, the functionality of any embassy and the functionality of diplomatic Twitter accounts. So for example, if kind of people locally call the embassy, can they meet with the ambassador? Exactly what kind of content does Ambassador Djuric post on his Twitter account? So I'm going to repeat those. It's kind of two issues right now. First of all, people who live locally, can they call the embassy and schedule an appointment to meet with the ambassador? Number two, what is the functionality of his Twitter account? It might not be such that, logistically, how does anybody schedule an appointment? If it might be that the embassy does not answer the phone, take a name, and the ambassador called them back. The big picture is embassies in Washington and transparency. The telephone, just the telephone. So, every embassy in Washington has some kind of a phone number. Can kind of people live locally call that number, make an appointment, even if it's scheduling a phone call, right? So locally there's been there's occasionally accounts in the newspaper about non-responsiveness. If there are a list of embassies, 10 embassies, 20 embassies, can anybody locally ever just call on the telephone, talk to the embassy staff, and make an appointment with the diplomat? The other thing is exactly the content. How often does he tweet? What does he put on Twitter? So this is Donna Wells here in Georgetown. Have a really great day.